Welcome to Wars Abyss. We are back with a challenge from Rick. He is suggesting a Dongzhuo build with Flame Plague. I don't think we've gotten Flame Plague off with Dongzhuo before. With Sima Yi, so he's calling it Icy Hot, which I love. And he thinks he's going to counter his lack of movement. So if everyone's frozen, that's the idea. So also about him being a trap character with unique tactics for planting and detonating the bombs. So we're going to try Dongzhuo again. He'll be at Traversal 3. It's going to be pretty spooky, but let's see how it goes. So here is Dongzhuo. So it is a greed build here. He increases the amount of tears of blood you acquire by 100%. He increases attack by 30% when you interrupt a telegraphed attack. And he gets a 5% attack bonus for every 1,000 tears of blood you possess up to 100%. So at 20,000, you're at the maximum benefit. We're going to take this Record of Sin, increase the attack for Flame attribute by 48%. We're going to take a lot of Flame here. And yeah, let's get into the run here. We're going to do Traversal level 3 on Dongzhuo. I'm going to explain what Flame Plague is, if we have occasion to explain it. If not, I'll have something in the beginning of the video that explains it a little better. Hopefully we'll see a flame tree early, and I can just tell you what it is. It's not that complicated, but, you know, worth covering it at least. He is a little bit behind the 8-ball with it because he's not Wu, so he doesn't really get the most benefit out of it. Here, this is a tough one. I'm gonna roll. I think I almost never roll on the first tree. This is horrible, dude. Let's take some ice because we're gonna need a lot of ice to activate Sima Yi eventually. Slay is not what I'm looking for right here. We're looking for Flame. Of course, Flame only. We're going to definitely try to save our Tears of Blood for a long time. We're not going to use it really at all. Okay. Here, I mean, I'm going to grab the Invulnerable Evade. We don't have a lot of use for Slay at the moment here. We'll go into this tree. Try to get some Flame, hopefully. The sooner we can get that active, the better. So, you know, the problem is always with Dongzhuo, the fact that you're standing so still for so long. You do put down these bombs, and you can explode the bombs, but I don't know if they do that much damage necessarily. I'm gonna take some defense, to be honest. I'd like to have some of that doing this challenge. Okay. Oh gosh. I mean, this is crazy, man. I'll take Liu Bei. I'll take a double charm. I'm gonna go for this strength tree for defense. This is the first video I've done since we have seen the tweet from the Muso Abyss Twitter, which they finally said, "Do not worry, the new update is coming." It's the first time that they've officially confirmed that there will be a fourth update, that is. Oh, I saw the video I did on it that day. You know, it was a quick little video. Some people got a little upset because I used Orochi in the thumbnail. Might as well talk about it now, you know. I mean, I did do it with the intention of, you know, driving engagement to the video. I won't lie about that. No reason to lie about it. you know. I'm willing to accept that I did do that. I mean, I chose to do it. You know, I thought it would drive discussion. He looks really cool. So, you know, if you were a person that thought that was using clickbait and that's not good anytime, then I understand. I did do, I did what I thought was in the best interest of the channel, and I was honestly just very excited. I mean, I'm honestly very excited by it, so that kind of drove my decision to do that. So, wasn't planning on talking about it, but I did start saying it, so I thought I might as well, finish the thought, and so we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that, and we'll move on. But, very exciting. As of this video coming out, we may have gotten the news of the 4th update because they were releasing the results of the poll. That was the reason for those tweets. And so the 4th update was going to be today, which today is Saturday when you're watching this. And they might have already announced the update, which would be really cool. I saw something, I don't know if it was real, but there was a comment on that thing that, someone was saying like, oh, they're gonna do all of the guest characters, which would be really cool. At some point. I don't think it'll be per se this update, but we'll just have to see. Talking about other stuff right now, just because, we've played Zhuo several times recently, so it's one of those things like I gotta be so careful really when I'm using him, so I should really focus a lot. Traversal 3 is not hard typically, but Zhuo just, he's tough, man. He's tough to use, especially when you get stuff like this. I mean, this is crazy. Like, what am I looking for, really? I guess Huang Gai, for sure. Bro, I'll just take Shingen. I don't know what I'm gonna do though. I'll keep taking strength. I mean, because we need to find Huang Gai for sure, and Tadakatsu obviously would be great. See if we can get our gauges back before Onigashira, the boss. It's one of those things like Zhuo gets fun, but it is very scary. Gotta be really careful. Just, putting the bombs out where I can, blowing them up after they've been on the ground for a little bit and people are over them. And then cutting and running. Have not seen a flame tree yet. This is rough, bro. Let's take Lusu. Cat. We've got an endure hit. We don't have much else, but hey, we'll live at 1 HP if we take too much damage. Ugh. Cool. Alright. I'm just focusing quite a bit on this fight. Yeah, I mean, he's so slow, like... That's a new one. Do not see that attack very often. Right, we'll do a symbol here. What's our attack at? 75%. That's pretty impressive. I didn't think it'd be that much. Oh, it's because of all our tears of blood. That's why. Ugh. Yeah. This might... I think I'll probably break the barrier with this. Yeah. I should have changed up. I don't even know. I don't really have many good... Yeah, I've got the 2 tactical zones. The bombs are doing pretty good damage to him. Yeah, nice. He exploded. That's cool. He exploded. Already level 9 as well. That's pretty crazy. It's a high level for this point. Art of War, certainly. And let's start. Let's go ahead and do Vermilion Bird. And we'll do it. This is all fine. More Tears of Blood, huh? Okay. I think we probably won't go to a King Cauldron at this point. I mean, we may go to one, but I don't know. We need a lot of ice too. I haven't really been focusing on that too much, but we're gonna need a lot of ice to activate Sima Yi. And the thing too about that is like, you know, it's like, oh, it'll be good, you know, in theory because it will help his lack of speed if everyone's frozen, but you're gonna get that online like when? Probably like phase 6 of 8 on the last, you know, thing. Like it's hard to get off all this stuff sometimes. But it's a good suggestion, you know, it's a kind of a high risk sort of run, and that's interesting, it's fun. Yeah, we're taking more skill. We need a lot of help with skill right now. Getting all these terrible trees is not helping at all. Like, this is just brutal, dude. We need some flame to work on. We're almost at our max attack bonus, so we got that going for us. That attack's pretty good. The issue is I can't get myself to my good attacks, you know? Like, he's too slow. And his, like, evasions aren't enough either, you know? I don't know. I mean, like... I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I mean, at this point, we're just kind of... I'm in disbelief at how unlucky we've gotten as far as seeing flame anything, you know? I mean, we're not getting really that many free emblems either. It's a tough one. I mean, we're gonna be lucky to even get any of the Flame Plague stuff online. But we'll keep grinding. There is a free emblem right here. Grab that. I'm gonna keep grabbing the skill. We need help with that. Yeah. You just can't stand and move. You just can't stand here and not move for that long. It's crazy. You gotta adapt a little bit to like be standing in a safe place and then attack. That's how you have to do it. Okay. Alright, get him in the right spot. Blow him up. Okay. Almost lost the mission. So, yeah. It's getting spooky. Alright. I'm taking the flame. I'm taking whatever flame I can find at this point. Crazy. I mean, we only have 2 trees, to be fair. Alright, some of my. They're trying to... They want me to fail. Yeah, our attack is so low right now. The bombs aren't doing anything. Yeah. This character's terrible. I mean, he is. I don't mean to, like, you know, poo-poo the challenge too much, but he's a horrific character. I mean, once you get his X attacks online, he's pretty good, but he's like pretty tough to use before that point. Like, how long it takes to do anything is just like this is going to be brutal. Honestly, I'm going to go ahead and just assemble. Okay. Like most characters, you're not going to have an issue on Traversal 2, but Traversal 3, but you will with Zhuo. But we're starting to get some flame here. We're starting to turn the corner a little bit. You know, I mean, so let's not get too riled up. Yeah, we're over 20,000 now, but again, like, is it really worth going to a King Cauldron at this point? We'll take some more attack actions. I don't want to. Are you joking me, bro? With this, it feels so bad, like to see trees for Karma Embers when I have max emblems or Karma Embers, and I've had max for so long, you know. I do think a banish system would be so nice. It would just be such a nice quality of life thing, you know. Any amount of banishing, the way they have in Vampire Survivors. Or maybe make the game too easy. I don't know, but it would be a very nice quality of life change. This is a very unlucky build, like start as well. Thankfully, his Musou is pretty good. Else we'd be in much bigger trouble. Cool. All right. Yeah, just gonna keep taking flame. I have to. Yeah, unique tactics. I think it might be Ling Tong, which is actually kind of good. Let's put that in. Here. Cleaving Blade, too, I prefer to Tactical Focus for sure. Earth Shatter, better than Tactical Focus? I think so. These are all fine here. Yeah. Cool. Alright. Skill for sure. Kiyomasa Kato would be ideal. For sure. For certainly. Okay. Yeah. Just gotta adapt to moving to the safe place first and then attacking. Gotta remember to do that. Because we cannot... We don't have the leisure of just attacking at will. So we don't move. Gotta get something active before we start to have some really, really long missions. We're gonna need some more defense too, I'll tell you that. I want to save my symbol here. Okay, got that done. That phase. I'm gonna do it. Considering taking that. I think I will. Alright. Good deal. Okay. Man, this is tough. I mean, raise attack. Let's take that. That'll help. A little bit, at least. I don't want to use my gauges, but I may have to. Keep running, keep running. Ah. Come this way. Yeah. All that time, and we were only at 41 completion. You know, it just feels bad. It feels bad using him before you get his stuff online. We're gonna put her in. At least she's active. Is our Bolt active? Bolt's not even active, so I'm not gonna put in Lubu. I might as well for Sasuke. Something. If we get a Cleaving Blade active and we can inflict him with shock, it'll do something. I kind of don't think it will, but we'll try. We will try. Okay, he's doing the weird thing where he stands in one place, so I'll take that. Ah, should have made him be near those bombs. Okay. Not bad damage. I mean, you know, we're not expecting to have a problem with Megadori. It's Tamahami where things start to get weird. We are at, you know, 162% attack power. It's pretty sweet. Because of all the, you know, we've gotten a good amount of flame, and then we have all the Tears of Blood that we have, so that's helping. We just want more flame at this point. Considering the revival, I'm gonna take the revival. Yeah. And then we'll take some more defense if we can find it. I'm a little bit concerned, honestly. I mean, I think we're gonna be okay, but I want to try to I want to clear the run. This gives us our best chance of clearing it. As I said before, you know, this game's not like other roguelites where if you use a revival, you only come back with like 20% of your health. You come back with full health. So revivals are pretty awesome. When you're first starting out, like, I would take revivals wherever you can find them, because that'll really help your clear percentage, I would say. There's a couple of those Memories of the Dead, you can find them, and then there's also there's one treasure you can find a revival, and then a couple Memories of the Dead. Also, Oichi has a unique tactic that will revive you one time if you have it active. But you gotta use Oichi in your formation, which is not ideal. She's not very good otherwise. Oh gosh. Tempted to just take, yeah. I think I will. I think I'm just gonna take the defense there. So many Tears of Blood already. That we're probably just not gonna use. I mean, maybe we will. Yeah, we're starting to take some big damage here. Gotta be a little more careful. Remember our stated safety plan, you know, to keep on moving away from the enemies before attacking. Wait for them to attack and then attack them. Working out pretty good for us so far. Yeah, we're looking for Zhou Yu. We're looking for Huang Gai still. It's not looking too great for Flame Plague to get off, but we will try. Can only really do as good as they let me do. And my Crystal Sapling additional reroll Record of Sin is not good enough to help me complete this, in my opinion. It has some bonus attack, but not a ton. Man, I would have really... Yeah. All right, we're coming back in. I don't know what that was. We're gonna go Zhang Liao here. I mean Zhao Yun here. We may have to employ Soaring Blade, Zhuge tactics, to be honest. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, but it might. Yeah, nice. Alright, so we now have his X attacks active, which are great. It's on his YY and then XXYYY, which is a body slam, as I recall. But you gotta get to it first. Yep. Very strong. Yeah. See, the issue with, like, thinking that, you know, you have to get Suma Yi active, and then you have, but to do that, you have to take a bunch of ice, which is suboptimal in the beginning. And you really need crystal beads to, like, offset the risk of doing that. Like, I'm almost dead, even though I'm doing pretty good now. I'm doing pretty good on damage, that is. Like, I'm at, you know, 169, so... It's not easy. Yeah, I'm taking Guan Yu here. I'm not going to roll too many. I'm not going to roll here. Take more defense, more flame. I'm kind of doing my own thing right at the moment here. Till we get to 10 at least. More experience is great. Love that event. Ugh. I mean, I can't even get to my charge 3, you know? It's like... That's crazy. You gotta be so careful when you're using him. Which feels bad, you know, you want to be able to, like, you know, throw the bombs everywhere, and... It's just wild. Okay. Okay, here we go. Should end it. Nice. Very low health, though. Need a better way to heal ourselves, ideally. This is flame. Take that. Still yet to see one flame tree. Which is okay. You know, it's alright. Yeah, more items, please. I would think that would increase the healing effect of Peaches if we find them. That'd be cool. Oh. Should really take more speed too, but too many other priorities. Right now with old Dong Zhuo. Let's fire a Musou in there into the breach, as it were. Here we go. Oosh. We do have our endure hits, gotta remember that. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Still alive, still alive. I'm not gonna do it. 12 skill is too important. I'm concerned that I would fail the challenge if I had taken ice there. I'll take the ice here. I'll concede that. I'll start taking a little bit of ice here. Suma Yi is just such a steep tactic to activate. I'll try, but haven't even gotten the flame stuff we need yet. Any of it. Like haven't gotten Huang Gai, Shoyu, or Tadakatsu, which are the three pieces of it. Yes, yes, Dong Zhuo. Tell them how you feel. Yeah, I'm taking more strength. Oh. It feels bad. It just feels bad to use them. Okay. Like even with his X attacks, one of them is the charge 3 off of X X Y Y Y, and you have to stand so still for so long, and you have no control. You have some control, but like trying to cover all the people that are attacking you while you're doing that attack is tough. I mean, you can do it, I guess. I'm doing it now while I'm complaining about it. Okay, I actually did do it that time. Because you can kind of like pivot his body around. Hold on. I'm messing it up. Like while he's doing it, you can kind of like... You can swivel around pretty good, so... I should try to do that more often. Yeah, because I need 8 more ice and South South to activate Face of the Wolf. I mean, it's crazy. I'll take it, but I don't think I can do it. I would need to hit every single flame person on the next trees and then get really lucky with ice stuff, find South South, tall order. I had it right there. Could have just done it. Like, got a panic button Muso so often. Okay. Alright. Oh, golly. Be really, really careful here. Yeah, I'm gonna keep taking defense. I saw the ice. I just don't want to die, bro. Any difference we can do with our setup here? We could do Guan Yu. I'm gonna do Guan Yu instead of Kenshin. And then put in Lu Su for an attack bonus. Might as well do it. Yeah. Okay. And do it like this. We're gonna put Guan Yin Ping here. It's all correct. Otherwise, all right, cool. See what Tamahami's got for us. Hopefully, very little. Yeah, it's just one of those builds we just had a tough time, you know, getting the stuff we needed to happen. It's not over. Yes, his frolicking attack. Oof. Oh, thought I was gonna get him. Alright, cool. Let's go. Yeah, we're good. I don't think we're gonna kill him here, but we're good. No. Yeah. Doing good, doing good. Just gotta try to get him down again quickly, and then see if we can finish him off without having to do another phase. Because it is gonna be close. Like, this many people on screen is a problem for Dong Zhuo. Like, the more people are on screen, it just gets more and more complicated for him. Which is tough, because a lot of characters, you know, really benefit from having lots of people to charge off of, having lots of people to, you know, attack. But for him, it's like, you're really having to dodge the attacks a lot while you're playing with him. Which, you know, I mean, it's not the worst thing, I guess. I mean, it's increased challenge for sure. Which, again, is not, you know, I guess the worst thing, but it is just kind of a challenge run using the character, not to, you know, keep hammering that point, but we got 46,000 Tears of Blood. I don't know if I'm going to go to a King Cauldron, honestly. I really don't know. We're going to take Art of Concealment here. Yeah. Got Slay. That's pretty horrible. I mean, that's pretty bad. Wind would have been... I think Wind might have been better. Bolt would have been good. And then obviously either Flame or Ice I would have taken. Ice would have been great. Would have given us a chance to actually do the build we were asked to do. But we just really didn't get a chance to activate the build we were asked to do on this run. So don't really have time to, you know, load up another one and do it again. We'll see what we can pull off here before the end. I did not think I would be with doing Dong Zhuo up to Traversal level 3. Hopefully they'll get him buffed. I mean, I think he was on that list of people that they thought needed a buff, but maybe he wasn't. I mean, they may literally just not care at all about him. The pull, that is. I'm discussing the pull again, by the way. I press B like a fool. Like, this is a case where I would think that having those perks where you have below 50% health would be really nice, because I have below 50% all the time just using him. Alright, Yukimura is one of the pieces of the Flame Plague. So we will put him in, increasing the Flame attribute attack by 100%. Let's actually put him in for... Let's put Guan Yu back in for Lubu. Yeah, and then Cleaving Blade, Penetrating Blade, April Showers, Woo and Attacking Barriers. Let's just do it like this. Yeah, that's all fine. Cool. Have yet to see a Flame Tree. Like, we've gotten our flame stuff only from other people's trees. It's pretty wild. Crystal Bead me. Please. Please, dog. Like, I did not move one time that entire time. Now we're doing good. Feel good about this now. And I think on the tighter kind of levels, he feels a lot better when you're in a phone booth with him. Makes sense to get in a phone booth with the guy with the bombs. It goes better. And again, all it takes is a few hits and we're done. Having some Slay is nice, though. It does heal us a little bit every once in a while. So I won't say no to that. That is something, at least. Got a Peach over there. Nom that up. Work my way over that and nobble it up. Nibble it up. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Be candid with you. A lot going on over here in the old dome. Fortify symbol is great. Did not get a lot of that, but kind of had other stuff we had to do, candidly. Nice. Oh, that was cool. I caught those people charging in, like, as they were charging in. So yeah, we'd like to find Tadakatsu Honda. We'd like to find Zhou Yu. And yeah, we're not going to get Face of a Wolf active. We're just not. Did not get lucky enough. Oof. Oh gosh. Like, we're level 32 already. That's pretty crazy. I know it's that already, but it is pretty wild. So Zhuge Liang activates Dominable Spirit. I'm gonna grab him. It's crazy. It really is. It's really crazy. Like, not seeing a flame tree all this time is rough. It really is. But you know, we gotta overcome adversity. That's what they're always talking about in sports and stuff. I'm taking more flame. We're about to get more skill anyway. Oh. I think the bosses, ironically, are not as much of a problem for us because we have the damage. We have 251% damage, so the bosses are not our issue. Our issue is just purely, you know, dealing with the fact that we have not made the build and we were asked to make the build, and we gotta, you know, own up to that. We gotta own up to that a little bit here, you know. I was concerned about being able to do it, and so made a little bit of a sacrifice. Hope you'll understand. Want to make sure we can, you know, show you guys the best gameplay we can find, you know, the most optimal, and, you know, when feasible, get the challenge done too. In this case, the challenge, the Traversal 3 was the fly in the ointment, if you will. That's the thing that made it difficult to do. We're gonna take Sal P here as kind of a last gasp attempt. We could go here and get Cao Cao and Wang Yuanji. I mean, we're talking like this is going to happen, and I think I'd rather just do Flame Plague than anything. But even that, I mean, it doesn't really matter now. We're on the last level, so it'll be active for one thing, you know. Extend duration, yes, that's got to be it. That's got to be correct. I'm gonna go outside. This is just it's too much trying to fight in this little boardwalk here. I will, you know, do my little bowling attacks here. Very nice. Okay. Let's go. Alright. We live. Probably overkill, but rather be safe than anything. Okay, show you. So we need Huang Gai still to activate his effect. I don't want to use it. I don't want to use the crystal bead. I just gotta believe that there's going to be a flame tree. Like, surely. I hope they raise the cap of Karma Embers to the next... Because right now it's 99999. I hope they raise it to 999999. Just under 1 million. Besides 100,000. Or maybe it is 100,000. They should just do under 10 million then. Whatever it's on, raise it by 10x. Because if you're gonna make us wait this long for the updates, let us build up stuff, you know? And you're only letting us buy 5 Records of Sin at once for 100,000. So just crank it, man. Actually, I think it's 80,000. I think the first one's free, and then you pay 20,000 for each one after. So I think it's 80,000 you spend. That's my thinking, anyway. Well, let's start taking it. I mean, you know, Is there a world where it's possible? I actually don't think so, but at least we can think about it. Okay. No. No. If there's any world where it is possible, we have to start rolling and find the different pieces. There's one guy, okay. Oh, fire. Bro. Alright, so that's when you inflict burn, explosion, inflicts enemies with burn. So that's what we're looking for. And then we'll take out Ling Tong. We'll go here. We'll get, I guess, Cao probably. Like, how many ice do we need? We need 5 more ice. That's just not happening. There's just no way. Yeah, I mean, I'll look at the next tree and see if it's something that would be worth using Crystal Bead. Otherwise, we'll use it on this, of course. We don't waste it. But we didn't get the orbitals, unfortunately, which is part of what makes Flame Plague really fun. You see a little bit of it happening in the background. You see people like exploding. It gets way better, but that's kind of the idea of it. It's way easier to see once the Tadakatsu Honda's there. I can't stop myself from at least trying. Okay. I'm not doing it. Let's try, bro. I mean, I think it's probably not possible, but let's try. We need 2 more ice. Okay. We're missing Tadakatsu Honda. That'd be the one thing that we'd be missing if we got this. But once again, I mean, it would not matter for the boss because, like, I mean, it would for the fate. I guess it'd be worth doing anyway. Kind of talking like I'm saying a lot of nothing right now, and I'm sorry for that. Phase 1 Goma summons his people to help him very early. It'd be nice if we could freeze all of them. So, if we are given the opportunity here, we may actually get it. Which is pretty crazy. I thought for sure we had no choice. We had no chance of getting it. We need to have one more ice person appear on this tree. We do have Flame Plague. You can see people are just, you know, kind of, the progress goes up regardless without us doing anything. Alright, we need an ice. Okay, we actually got it. That's really cool. Okay. So Face of a Wolf will come in here. Yep. So we got all the pieces of Flame Plague besides Tadakatsu Honda. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I thought we didn't have a choice, a chance at doing it, but we did in fact get it. That's really cool. So what Face of a Wolf does, I didn't even describe it. When you inflict any status ailment, inflict freeze on nearby enemies. So when you inflict a flame, which you will very often with this setup, it'll inflict freeze on everybody else too. So, you know, Rick was valid by saying that it will help out with his lack of mobility because everything's frozen, but it just takes a long time to set up. Especially because with Zhuo, like, you have no ability to get 100% proc, so you can't guarantee that people are being frozen or lit on fire or whatever because you don't have 100% proc. So they're then not, guaranteed. That's not good. I'm glad I grabbed all that defense, though. I'll tell you that. Let's finish this up. A little overkill, but I think it's worth it. Get this done. We'll be level 37. We have one revive. Feeling good. Feeling good about where we're at. Alright. Here it's time for Goma. And I feel better about this because we have Face the Wolf, and it'll make it a lot easier. Because it is really tough when all those people come out at the end. Or after you break him once, he sends them all out. I feel like Goma 1 is harder for that reason. I do love blowing up all the bombs on him, though, when he runs by. It's really funny. Have those bombs, man. That's really cool. Like how you can blow up the bombs to set off his goldness. Did not waste my Soaring Blade. I just waited until he was actually down, and then now I used it. So we can get our explosive bullet proc off. I would love to get that full thing off, if possible. I did. Zhuo on there too, I guess. Yeah, so it's nice that they're all frozen now. Yeah, it's really cool. Actually does help quite a lot. Almost down. This barrier is almost down. Nice. I don't think Decoy Warriors get frozen. No, they don't. They're considered like mini bosses, so they do not freeze. Doesn't really matter. I'll take the Muso charge. That's cool though. Another level up. 38. Okay. We got a little bit luckier. This would have been a lot better, obviously. Stay near him because the lasers are slower the closer you are to him. Took a while for me to learn that, but it's true. My chat told me during a stream one time. I stream at twitch.tv/roguedubs, by the way. If you like the vibe here. It's a little bit subdued today, I'll be honest. Had a lot going on this particular day of recording. That's okay. Still always time to dumpster my good pal Goma in the abyss. Show him who's boss. And it's me, the bowling tyrant, known as Zhuo. The most menacing bowler since the Big Lebowski. Jesus in the Big Lebowski. Big Lebowski, anybody? Great film, the American classic. Been said many times. They're calling it an American classic. I'm calling it that. Me. Cool. We have pulled it off. The icy hot Zhuo. It came together at the very end. Got to see a little bit of it in action. Did not use our Tears of Blood at all. Barely even had really an opportunity to, honestly. And we got Art of War, so we didn't really need to use them at all. The cauldrons at this point only have 3 people in them, so it's not really that worth it. But yeah, we got the flame and the ice we needed, but a little bit too late. 12 skill is always nice. I expected into some defense because I was early on realizing it was going to be pretty tough to stay alive. Wisdom was nice too. 50 minutes, not bad, for a Traversal 3 on Dongzhuo. I'm glad we cleared it, but that'll do it for this one. Appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any uploads, any challenges. Like this video so I know you liked it, and you appreciate the usage of Dongzhuo on Traversal 3. We just used him recently, but that's okay. And comment your challenge down below. Use a character that you think is cool, one that you think has a fun gimmick, your favorite character, anything goes. Let me know. All right, see you guys tomorrow. Bye.